If you're over 60 and have noticed yourself feeling a little less steady on your feet, you're not alone. In fact, falls are one of the most common reasons older men lose their independence. But here's the good news. In most cases, it's not age itself that causes balance problems. It's a handful of everyday habits that sneak up on us. In this video, I'm going to share the 5 most common mistakes that cause men to lose balance after 60, and more importantly, how to prevent them. These aren't complicated medical treatments or expensive programs. They're simple adjustments you can start today. And by the end, you'll know exactly what to do to feel steady, safe, and confident again. Before we dive in, I'd love to know, where are you watching from today? Drop your city or state in the comments below. And if you've got your own tips for staying strong and balanced, please share them too. Someone out there might really benefit from your experience. Let's get into mistake number 1, ignoring core strength. When most people think of balance, they think of leg strength. But your core, your stomach, hips and lower back, works like the body's central anchor. If it's weak, your body sways more, your reactions slow down, and your stability takes a big hit. Take John, a 68-year-old former runner. He stayed active, but never worked on his core. Over time, he noticed himself wobbling while standing from a chair or struggling on uneven sidewalks. Once, he started simple exercises, like standing marches and seated knee lifts. He felt more stable within just weeks. The fix doesn't require fancy gym gear. Gentle movements like twisting your torso while sitting upright, or even standing tall and pulling your belly button in, can engage those core muscles. Think of it as building a stronger foundation for your whole body. Mistake number 2, holding on to poor posture. We don't often think of posture as balance, but it's critical. Over the years, many men naturally begin rounding their shoulders or leaning forward. This shifts your center of gravity, making it much easier to stumble or lose control when walking. I think of Richard, who's 72. He had a subtle hunch and often felt like he was pulled forward. His therapist taught him a simple wall exercise. Stand with your back against the wall, shoulders touching, chin level, and hold for 30 seconds. Doing this daily retrained his posture, and he quickly noticed how much steadier he felt when walking outside. Even small cues like shoulders back, chest open, eyes up can transform the way you move. Not only will you look taller and more confident, but your body will also be better aligned for balance. Mistake number 3, neglecting your ankles and feet. Think of your feet and ankles as shock absorbers and steering wheels. If they're stiff or weak, your body can't react quickly enough to keep you steady. One study found that ankle weakness is a major predictor of falls in older adults. Why? Because every time you trip, stumble or shift suddenly, your ankles are the first to respond. If they can't, your whole body follows. Try this. While sitting, point and flex your toes 20 times. Then roll your ankles in slow circles. Or do a simple toe grab exercise. Drop a towel on the floor and pick it up with your toes. For more of a challenge, stand near a counter and try gentle calf raises. I once worked with a man named George in his early 70s who thought walking daily was enough, but after adding ankle circles and calf raises, he said he felt light on his feet for the first time in years. It's such a small change with a huge payoff. Mistake number 4, overlooking how medications affect balance. This is one that doesn't get enough attention. Many common medications, blood pressure pills, sleep aids, even over-the-counter allergy drugs, list dizziness or drowsiness as side effects, and when you combine them, the impact on your balance can be significant. Henry, a retired teacher I mentioned earlier, is a perfect example. At 67, he suddenly felt lightheaded every time he stood up quickly. He assumed it was just age, but after reviewing his prescriptions with his doctor, they discovered one blood pressure medication was lowering his pressure too much. Adjusting the dose reduced his dizziness almost immediately. The key takeaway here: never dismiss new symptoms. If you notice changes in balance, write down when they happen and review your medication list with your doctor. Sometimes the solution is as simple as switching to a different pill, adjusting the timing of your dose, or even adding a glass of water before you take it. Being proactive about medications can save you from years of frustration and possibly prevent a dangerous fall. Mistake number 5, moving less because of fear. This one is the most dangerous of all because it becomes a vicious cycle. After a stumble or a near fall, it's natural to feel anxious. You move less, thinking you're keeping yourself safe, but the less you move, the weaker your muscles become, and the worse your balance gets. Take Robert, who's 75. After a minor fall in his garden, he stopped bending, squatting, and doing yard work. Within months, he noticed his legs growing weaker, and even short walks felt exhausting. His daughter encouraged him to join a beginner's Tai Chi class. The gentle, controlled movements rebuilt his strength and, more importantly, restored his confidence. The truth is, the best way to protect your balance is to keep moving. Start with tiny steps, literally. Practice standing up from a chair without using your hands. Walk laps around your living room. Stretch your arms overhead each morning. Every little bit counts, and momentum builds over time. Now let's wrap this up. These 5 mistakes, ignoring core strength, poor posture, weak ankles, not checking medications, and avoiding movement out of fear, are incredibly common. But the great news is that they're all fixable. You don't need huge changes, just small, consistent habits. Imagine this. Instead of feeling cautious and unsure when walking outside, you feel steady and confident. Instead of worrying about falls, you know your body is strong, aligned, and responsive. That independence and peace of mind is worth the effort. If you found this video helpful, please drop a comment below. Let me know which of these 5 mistakes you're going to work on first. And if you've already made changes that improved your balance, share that too. You might inspire someone else. And of course, don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you never miss tips on staying strong, steady, and independent. Stay active, stay confident, and remember, you have the power to protect your balance at any age.